Alright, now this is going to be a tutorial on how to download subtle energy science program files. So this would be the images, the audios, and the videos, especially the audios and the videos. I know some of you have challenges with how to download those files directly to your iOS device. And in this case, I'm going to be using an iPhone X, but this should work the same way on an iPad if you're using a tablet instead of a phone. And so to do this, we have to use the Safari browser. So I'm going to open up Safari, and you'll see that I'm already logged in and I'm on the download page for Digital C60. And I'm going to use a smaller audio file for this example because I don't want to wait for the file to download for the purpose of the tutorial. So I'm going to go all the way to one of the 1-minute files, and I'm going to choose the MP3. And how this works is you want to press and hold your finger on the download button, and that's going to bring up some options. And you'll notice that it actually loads the page as well, and just sort of ignore that. What you want to pay attention to is the options here below, and you'll see one of the options is to download the linked file. And so go ahead and click that. And then now, if you notice in the top right of the browser, there's now this blue icon. It's like a download icon with the down arrow. And if you click on that, it will show you the files that you've downloaded. And you could just go ahead and click on one of those if you wanted to, or you could clear all of the download history if you wanted to. But if you click this magnifying glass, it will actually take you directly to where the file is stored on your phone. So I'll just go ahead and do that for an example. And so it takes me right to the downloads folder on my phone. And so everything that I've downloaded that's in the downloads folder will be in this folder. And I want to go ahead and show you where that is. So there's an app on iOS devices called Files. And it looks like this one right here that you see on the top left. And when you go into Files, you'll see it takes me right where I was, but normally this is what you'll see when you first go to Files. So this is your iCloud Drive, but it also integrates with other things, which I'll show you in another tutorial. And when you go in here, you'll see that download folder is right there at the top. So if you click on the downloads folder, then you're right back to where you were a moment ago. So this is how you can find your files, and you can actually organize them. And I'm going to show you that in another tutorial where you can actually press and hold on the file, and it gives you different options. Like if you want to move it, it might be something that you want to do. And for example, you might want to move it into a different folder. You might want to create folders to organize these things. You might want to move it to Google Drive or to Dropbox, if that's where you prefer to store things instead of in the iCloud Drive. But essentially, this is how you can directly download from the download page whatever file you want for whatever product that you have for Subtle Energy Sciences. You can download it right to your iOS device, and then you'll find it here in the Downloads folder in this Files app right here on your iOS device. And in one of the other, so we'll have another tutorial that shows you how to do this on Android because it's slightly different, and you use the Chrome browser on Android. The Chrome browser doesn't seem to work on the iOS. You need to use the Safari browser, just to reiterate that again. So you'll use the Safari browser, hover over the download button, and then go to the Files app, and you'll see all of your files that you've downloaded, and then from there you can organize them, and we'll have different tutorials on organizing them for those of you who are interested in that. And that's it. So I hope this was helpful.